Hey everybody, Cowboy here. Today we have a brief clip regarding dollar strength and the equities market and how those two things are related. Right after the clip, you can see how to find us, what we do. As a matter of fact, at the bottom of the screen now, you can see our website or the QR code that you can zap, and those are ways to find us. Enjoy the video. You can see as the dollar goes up, like, look at these two yellow lines, right? The yellow lines that I drew back here are the dollar heading up and the beginning of the dollar taking off in earnest. So the first line here that I drew on this chart is, we talked about this a few weeks ago. That is basically the when the real pivot happened that we didn't talk about. And then the pivot that everybody talked about happened in February. So back in May of 21, the dollar started to get stronger, but the Fed didn't start playing around until February of 22. So almost a year later, 10 months later, 9 months later, that's when the real pop happened in the dollar, right? So what I'm seeing now is another possible pivot back upward. And I think that eventually what's going to happen is I'm going to draw a line right here. Right? Where's my line here? I'm going to draw a line right here.
Can we switch over to private lab?
Yeah, we can.
Okay.
And I'm going to draw a line there and talk about it in private lab. All right, let's go flip over.
Yeah. Listen, guys. You guys been looking at the free clinic that we're putting on over here. Don't hesitate.
I already flipped, bro. I already flipped. Oh, okay. Sorry, dude. That's all right. Yeah, that's okay. So I'm drawing a line here, and sorry, V, didn't do the. I got thrown off. What's that?
Don't worry.
Yeah, it's fucking. Excuse my language there, but Monday morning jitters, Tuesday morning jitters. We're just having a rough go of it here. So anyhow, I drew a line in May of 21. That's the real pivot. And then there's the one everybody talked about in February of 22, 9 months later. Well, I think we're seeing that again. And I think the real pivot back upward from this little respite of dollar not killing everybody, that's 17 July. That's like July 23. I think that's when we're going to see the dollar headed back up. But let's look at what the market did. The real pivot, all the S&P just kept heading up. You see that? All the S&P just kept heading up. But then the public pivot happened and the S&P started heading down. So the smart money learned about the public pivot. Probably it appears that they learned about it right around December, right? And then the public pivot was in February. So 2 months, you got the real smart money, right? They were probably just, okay, we're going to keep pushing this thing up. And we're going to undercover, like get the dollar stronger, right? Undercover, but we're not going to talk about it. And then 2 months before they actually start to really cut rates, or whenever it was, you start to see, or hike rates, I should say, you start to see the market fall, right? But then you still have all the people buying the dip. You got a lot of exit liquidity, people selling their stocks into the idiots who keep buying, and forgive me if I just called somebody an idiot, sorry. But, and then you have another pivot here. So we'll take this. I'll draw another line here. You actually have a time when the dollar is going to kind of chill out. Okay, perhaps this is when the rate skip were being talked about or whatever. But late 2022, you start to see the dollar take a break, and you start to see a rally in the market, like concurrently. I mean, these things you can't. It's not any clearer on the chart, right? Dollar starts to get weak, market starts to go high. Well, I'm drawing a line right here. And I think there's a definite possibility, according to the charts, and only to the charts, that the dollar is now going to start getting strong again. So we are live every weekday, 8:30 AM EST, giving out free content. Come check us out on YouTube. Come talk to us. Go over to the website. That's www.algofactory.tech. Again, www.algofactory.tech. And for a limited time promotional offer, we are giving out memberships at $49.99 a month. There's a ton that we're offering over there. Come see what that's about. Also, you can see our Twitter link. All the links are up on YouTube. Come talk to us on social media. See us on the live YouTube videos. We hope to see you soon.